Okay, so we are live, y'all. We are live. We are live on here. You ready? No?
Let's go.
Okay. Hello, 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 hello. And thank you for tuning into Power 410. That's right, Power 410. As I say each and every week, I need you to download the app, download the app, download the app because we sound so much better in stereo. Again, thank you for listening, Power 410. This is the Tommy Davis Show. That's right, the Tommy Davis Show. Every Monday from 7:30 to 9:30. And I would say that we're going to run a little late today, but guess what? We're not. So please download the app, download the app, download the app. So how was your weekend, Tommy? Well, I can tell you about mine, but how was your weekend?
Go ahead with yours.
Okay, so I don't even know what I did Friday. I ain't gonna lie to you. But Saturday, I went to this play at Baltimore Center Stage called Barking. Like barking, like the way a chicken talks, like bark.
Just 1, 2, 1, 2.
And it was fabulous. I'm telling you, it was funny from the time it came on till the time it went off. Barking is about, well, first of all, parental discretion advised for this
Wait.
for this players, parental discretion advised. It's a little bit of everything, a little bit of nudity, a little bit of cussing, a little bit of promiscuous talk, and the name barking in itself kind of tells you what's going on with the thing. So with the play, so this 6-year old's mother married a man and he wanted a chicken farm. The 6-year old actually named one of the chicken. Um, what is? I'm really trying to. I'm really trying to. All right, so he named the chicken thickness. Let's say thickness, right? And he told his son, "Oh yeah, n- men don't." Well, I'm sorry. He called the chicken swole, and his stepfather said, "Son, men don't call things like that swole. We call that thickness." And needless to say, in the middle of the night, he heard swole clucking like she didn't cluck before, and she and they found the the stepfather with thickness, and he left his mother for a chicken. That's how the play started off. So you can imagine how the rest of it went.
I'm scared to ask. No. I don't want to know.
I would say you need to go see this play. It is funny for
It's
the
running from August the 14th to September the 6th.
yes, and I went to the premiere, where the press releases and stuff. Because I like to go to those so we can meet the people behind the scenes and who wrote it and things of that sort.
Okay.
I went to their where they sit there and they read the play before they put everything
Where
in
was it at?
production.
Where was it?
Baltimore Center Stage.
Okay. That's a
And
great stage.
yeah, and they did a reading, and when they did the reading, I was a little intrigued. I'm like, wow, chicken lovers, literally. And it
Why does the chicken have handcuffs on the boat?
no, this is a hand, and he was choking the chicken.
That's gone too far. That's okay. I think
But
it's gone too far. What else did you do this weekend, Tracy? Did you do anything that was GPG or anything at all? At all?
yes. Oh, I gotta get this out of me. Okay, go see the play if you are in Baltimore or in the state of Maryland. Make sure you go see Baki.
And don't take your children
Don't take your
or the
children.
chicken.
No, don't take the chicken. Oh my goodness, when they say eat more chicken, they really meant it. But anyway,
You just have to. You know what? What else did you do, Tracy?
All right, so I went to my yesterday was Sunday, right? I went to my 1 year old's nephew birthday party out Deer Hill Park. It was really, really cool. They had do it yourself, cotton candy, do it yourself popcorn, bounce house. Now this is for a 1 year old. Horse rides. I was like, this is not for a 1 year old. This is for us.
Did you
So
get on a horse,
yes,
Tracy?
I did. I used to ride. Well, my mom used to make us ride ponies when we were younger, just to see if we would like it. I didn't like it. I got on again. Realized, you know what? I still don't like this. So horses will do a workout for
Wait a
your
minute.
thighs.
So wait a minute. Chickens, horses, ponies. What?
Oh, you see the trend, the pattern.
I
Like I'm
do, I
joking.
do, I do, I do, I do. So I saw you at
It's
Archer's
been,
rooftop.
oh yeah, it was off the hook. Sorry, I missed Meech again.
Huh?
I missed Meech again. And
Meat. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Meech
I thought you
again.
said meat chicken. I was like,
I
what?
miss Mish again. I apologize for DJ Mish. I was spending time with my family, and Wayne Davis tore it up. Like neo disco, he played a lot of neo disco songs. He
Uh-huh.
was killing it.
Yeah,
I'm
Wayne is
like,
the
stop.
OG.
I'm like, stop, Wayne. I thought he was gonna come over and dance with us for a minute.
No, he get on and he goes
He
after
was
that.
he was getting it in back there. I'm like, okay, let's see you. He was doing some footwork. I got it, but he still got it.
So the irony is, it was Kelly's birthday party, and
Yeah, and Spin played all of her favorite songs.
yes, he did.
Yeah, so
He killed it
yes, he did. He killed it.
and killed them.
Yeah, pretty much. He killed me too, especially after all the chickens, the horses, and the
Well, you still going back there? What is up with you? Yeah, yeah. Oh, already.
That's letting me know I need to go back to my farm.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I need to go to the farm. I haven't been. I usually go in August. Oh, this and August is almost over, so I need to go back to my farm, power down, and then come back. Go
So,
hug a couple of trees.
so this is a special show. This is a special show. So,
Hmm.
once a year, I get all the team that can show up to
Hmm.
come from Collective Minds. I mean, besides having
Yes.
Farmer Tracy on the show. So we're gonna talk. We actually, if you're listening to this and you want to know some answers about some stuff, what I mean, just hit in the chat about what it is. I guess I can't see it now, so
You want people to call in?
no,
Okay.
it's too late.
Okay. Cool beans.
But you'll meet the people that's involved with. I can say that at least these people have been there for at least 20 years and stuff. So this year is our 23rd anniversary.
Ooh. That,
So it's really big to be in Baltimore and to get through it. It takes a team. And this is only part of the team. This is
mhm.
only part.
That means that you guys almost finished college. 24. That's when y'all graduate college and start going into the big leagues. So that means y'all need to keep it. What's next? 25 should be what? We should be we should be mine from
We getting
M.
married with the city. That's what
Oh,
we're doing.
say, and from M&T Bank Stadium
Let
with
me see. Hey,
with the
Lance,
city, with the city
can we
backing
hook the
us.
phone line up?
Mhm.
All right. While we talk, that way, and we
Yeah,
could do phone
so
line.
phone lines. So that means y'all graduate to M&T Bank Stadium with the city backing y'all. And if not, we can just go down there and beat up Brandon Scott and
But this is our third
hold
year.
him for hostage.
So, this is
I
our
got a
third
I
year,
got a mean line
and
headline.
it took a lot for us to go into a paid thing. So, y'all that know, we was previously free in Druid Park and Poly, whatever. But we got so large that we said we need to give more, we need to get more. And so this year, if you have not, we're gonna list how you can buy a ticket online. And we're gonna list the other stuff that's going on during the weekend. This, if you from out of town and you listening to this, you need to listen to the whole weekend that's coming up. All
Yeah.
right. So
Get your train tickets now.
if they already have them. It's
Yeah.
more than a collective month. Baltimore now, it's getting a little bit like Chicago. We're a house city. You can find a house every weekend, sometimes during the week. And you can also get chicken and biscuits with it sometimes too.
Today is National Waffles Day, so you get your chicken and waffles
No,
today.
I mean the restaurants
Yeah,
because
yeah,
in
yeah.
Baltimore, the nightlife has been shut. Like most urban areas, there's African Americans. They just don't help us to have these on entertainments. But like African Americans, we find a way to keep going, and that goes for collective minds.
We're
So first,
resilient.
I want to introduce the former president and himself. And he, to me, he says he don't like this. I call him the King of Baltimore. My man, DJ Biscuit.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Yeah.
I am not the king of Baltimore.
Who is the king? If you're not the king, who's the king?
It's not me. It's not me.
You ain't gonna answer that one, all right?
No. I can start any problems, man. Co-founder. I like that. Co-founder.
I said Baltimore.
Huh?
See, if you don't
I said
know,
when you said collective minds.
oh no, you're former president.
Former president.
Yeah.
Co-founder.
Yeah.
Co-founder. Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Because originally, when we did it, we didn't have offices.
No. Didn't have offices. We would just meet. I was the first president. I think Ultra was the vice president.
Ultra was the vice.
Vice president for a minute. And
I was the secretary.
Secretary, yeah.
Right.
And then Ultra, I think Ultra stepped aside and you became vice president.
Yeah.
And then I stepped aside to coach.
Then
for
I
basketball,
became,
then you became president. Yeah.
and I'm the king.
Now you the king. Thommy's the king.
I know what y'all thinking. Don't say it. I'm joking. I'm joking. But over the years, we went through some stuff.
Yes.
Name a favorite time and tell us why it's your favorite.
Favorite time for
In 23 years.
I would have to say our final year at Drury Hill Park.
Yeah.
Where we had 15, 16,000 out there.
Yeah.
And we were the reason why they changed all the rules at Drury Hill Park, man. Because
They ain't lying.
we had people everywhere. And it was, I think that year was very special. We had Jordan Pope was playing. He was still young.
Yeah.
You
He's still
know,
young.
Yeah. He was like 12 or 13.
Yeah, he played. No,
Yeah.
when he first got him, he was 12, 13.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
And then he had the second time he played, so I think that was bad. And we had the dust cloud.
Yeah,
The dust cloud, but we were under the trees.
It was the only year we did that.
Yeah, it was the only year we did that. It was shaded all day.
All
So
day.
people danced all day.
Murdered the grass.
Yeah, we did. And that's what caused the city to change their rules and permits and all that stuff. We did that, but
Yeah, kind of. I mean,
they was probably ready to do it anyway, but I think we were the catalyst to push it along. But I wish they would be like the other cities and get behind us like the other municipalities do and support those types of
it's coming. I think it's coming.
I hope it does. I mean, we've been seeing signs of it, but I haven't seen any real, We have people who are in City Hall or on our behalf down there.
Yeah, we
They're
do.
pushing it,
Mhm.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So hopefully, I think once the city really gets behind it, I think we'll really take off like Chicago.
Yeah,
Chicago got the whole state behind it.
I know.
State government, city government, everything. But they're on a whole nother level.
No, we're gonna get there.
It
Mayor,
shows
Mayor
the
Scott, if you listen or somebody know him, call them up and say, hey.
But we can get there.
We can get there.
Yeah, because right now, I mean, we got people that fly in every year, from other states and take bus rides, get buses and come down to collect their mines already. So if we can really trick it out, get the city behind us every year, it would be
Right. It would chip.
so. We're getting there, but we do our
We still kind of grassroots, believe it or
yeah,
not.
we do our thing. Collective Minds is like one of the biggest events of the year for Baltimore. Everybody becomes a house head.
Wow, that's true. That's true.
On that day,
Everybody.
so everybody.
How about 75% weren't house
Weren't
events.
house sales, yeah. They were just riding by.
Right.
People parking their little mini bikes and people just pulling up
Yeah,
from
it
off the
was.
street, and it was just
It was
that's what you need.
That's
It
a
was
real
organic.
shutdown.
Yeah, it was
a real
organic. It was organic.
Yeah.
People heard the music and the music bought it.
Oh, and social media.
Exactly.
Somebody put that out there, and they all just came.
This game. So
East, West, anyway. Baltimore is divided into East, West, and normally they don't do that like that.
so we bring the city together.
Yeah.
Definitely. So
So what he's talking about, what happened was, it was the year of Freddie Gray, what,
2015.
2015, and so a week before, they was trying to shut down,
Right.
about 5 blocks away from where we was.
Right.
So, for them people to come together, to me, they was looking for an excuse to release and to actually find a way to kind of do it. And House does that.
Right.
And they all came together
Yes,
and
it
just said, okay, you know what, things might be messed up, but we gonna have a good time.
definitely had a good time. We had the Oriole Bird out there.
Oh yeah,
Had who was it? Nick Mosby when he was part of the city council.
Yeah.
We
and
had,
his wife.
and we had a lot of people from the city there. And I thought that was going to be the catalyst. But
I know, right? I know.
but other things happen. So we keep pushing. We keep pushing.
It's nothing can stop it.
Nothing can stop the shit.
So I got some other people I want to introduce, but I'm gonna watch the time. Tracy, you keep me on track.
Yeah, we're not even at 8 o'clock yet. So y'all said.
Introduce the other members.
All right, well, I do what I'm doing as a piecemeal. You ain't finished, Pete.
Well, I said enough, man.
So you got to tell people that don't know who you are. Who are you? What are you? How come you are Biscuit that I'm calling the king?
I mean, I've been DJing. I'm in my 49th year. I started when I was 10. So
Wow.
I've been DJing for 49 years. So, I've DJed everywhere, especially in Baltimore, you heard me on Magic 95.9. I Club 347. I played at the Docks. Right now, I did it, which is now Loyalty. I'm at Safari on Saturdays, so and I've had the opportunity to travel to different cities to play house, which has been a blessing. So,
And you multi-genre.
yeah, multi-genre. I play everything.
Okay.
I play everything.
Any particular one you like more? You better say.
House music. It's house music. I'm a house head.
Yeah.
I'm a house.
What? So one of the things that Biscuit is really a pioneer of, that is this whole idea of training people. When I say training, it's not like it is not hypnotizing. What I'm saying is that what's wrong, Tracy?
Can't hear the microphones now.
You can't hear the mic. Okay.
There we go.
So one of the things that I think I watched what you did, your audience was small, but they was loyal, and then you started selling them mixed flash drives.
We'll mix CDs first.
Yeah, mixed CDs.
Start off with CDs. Well, actually, in my youth, I was selling cassettes. I did the cassettes. Yeah, I sold the mixed cassettes when I was younger. And then when CDs came around, I started selling CDs, which was real popular. What I did was I get the CDs out. I sold the CDs, and I put new music on there.
Great. That's a great idea.
Yeah, I put new music on there. So they take them CDs home. They listen to it all week, so they know what I play next week.
They already know the song.
They already know the song.
Right.
But it's
Brilliant.
new music.
Brilliant.
It's new music. So, and that's what I try to do. But now with the flash drives, I can fit more on there. I can fit more music on there. So I put like 4 gigs.
You give them that deep?
4 gigs flat. Yeah, man. It's got 4 gigs of flat, 4 gigs of music on there, man. And I got mixes. I got plus I still do hands on radio every Friday.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Every Friday from 2:30 to 4:30. That's probably Dre. You might be outside. So anyway, so I got all kinds of mixes on there, man. It's mixes from my Good Vibration show on Hands on Radio to the live mixes from the
Good
club.
Vibrations.
The mixes from the club, live mixes. Because everywhere I play at, I record my sets.
Oh, okay.
So I ended up putting a lot of that stuff. So a lot of that stuff you hear on like I do my elevation sessions on Twitch,
Uh,
you know. But also I put on there a lot of parties that you don't hear about the other parties,
yeah.
you know. So but they sell and
So,
just keep it
so let's be honest. How often you play a week, bro?
at least twice a week.
That's it?
At least twice.
Plus special occasions.
And special cases. Sometimes I can play 5,
That's what I was
6
getting at.
times.
That's what I was
Sometimes
getting
3 times in one day.
at. And that's why you the king.
Hey, listen, if they're gonna keep paying me to play, I'm gonna keep playing.
But you enjoy it. You really enjoy it.
Yeah. I enjoy. I mean, even when I play the commercial music, I mean, even though most of it to me is trash, but it keeps me connected to the streets, so to speak.
Okay.
I know what's
All
out
right.
there, I know what's being played, and it keeps me sharp on my other genres. Hip hop,
Yeah.
R&B, reggae. Now it's like Afrobeat, piano, that type. That's being added. I love playing that Afrobeat and piano.
No comment.
I love playing it. Especially because a lot of the young kids are into it. So
No
you
comment.
pick up a new crowd.
Yeah, we need that.
Follow
We
you,
really
will
do.
follow
We
you.
really
So I
do.
noticed that at Elevation, the crowd is I get a lot of young people now. We're starting to get a lot of younger people. Yeah, young people that's coming through. So we're reaching somebody.
I mean, you got to remember the average house head that has been around since Paradox and
Right.
Signals and all that kind of stuff
Right.
is now about 50.
50, 60 years old.
50, almost 60.
Yeah. So we got to keep got to get the young kids in it. That's why when I talk to like Jordan and Amir Brooks, Mish, well, Mish is not that young. She's
Younger than us.
Yeah, she's younger than us. But when I talk to people like Jordan,
Amir,
Justin DJ, and all of them. I tell them, I said, listen, y'all need to play for your peers, people in your age bracket. I said, y'all need to play. That needs to be your following. I said, y'all can't keep playing to us because we're not going to be.
But they're good at playing for us.
They're good at playing for us, but they need to spread it to the younger crowd, to their peers, and create their own scene. Like K Young, Spence son.
Yeah.
Spence son got his own thing going.
Yeah.
And, he's pretty popular with his own peers.
Yeah.
And that's what you need to do.
Yeah.
So that's what I say.
They do play like an old people.
You mean style wise? Style wise, they play like us because they came up under us. So they can play. They really can blend, they can play, but they gotta focus that energy to their peers.
And they come from
to keep the scene going.
I'm gonna get them back on the show, but they actually come from their parents. Their parents were also the ones that did it.
I'm noticing that there's a lot of younger DJs that are playing house, they just play it differently from us. The reason why they play it different with us because they didn't have us.
Okay.
So that kind of got them. So, and they coming up on digital. They playing on controllers and things like that. So they don't have the abilities like we had when we had to use our ears. We had to use turntables.
Oh, the channel.
Yeah, turntables, and you had to actually use your ears. They'll sit there and look at the screen all day.
So you feel, so you brought that up. Is there a big difference? Now, you play vinyl, right?
Right.
And then you played Sereno vinyl for a while, right?
Right.
So I know she don't do that anymore.
No.
So is it a big difference?
What you talking about? Feel wise?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's everything is digital now. So with the CDJs, when you play with the pitch, when you play with the pitch, when you're running the pitch, it's a little bit more responsive. It's
more than a 1200.
Yeah, it's instantly because it's digital.
Yeah.
With the 1200, you gotta feel it.
Yeah.
You have to feel it.
You
You gotta feel it.
Right.
You gotta hear it. Feel it and hear it. If it starts to drift, you gotta know how to compensate.
Yeah. It was tight.
It was yeah, you had to. But that's years of practice. We've been doing it for years. When we came up on tour, these cats don't have to do that because everything is digitized and everything's quantized.
Yeah, we didn't have contact.
No, we didn't have contacts. Real quick, a case in point, I was up at the DJX conference up in Atlantic City, and they was doing a seminar.
Mm-hmm.
And this dude said he was doing this. Yeah, when you put in the Ableton and you put it in, and then, you notice that, some of them old records they're not quantized. So I said, well, that's what you use the pitch control for. And he looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, that's what you use the pitch control for. I said, it don't have to be perfect. I said, if it's off slight, you use the pitch control.
Your ear gotta be tight though. You gotta be able to catch in between a beat and a snare.
They don't. It's got to be. If it's not quantized and on beat, it will mess their whole setup.
It gets worse.
It gets worse. They don't know how to use the pitch control. If you notice, a lot of them cats don't use the pitch control because everything is quantized.
They don't touch the wheel either.
Because everything is set and cued. All I gotta do is the button plays.
All the buttons. Okay, yeah.
And they don't. When I said you need to use the pitch control, I said choose the pitch code. They looked at me like I had three heads. I'm like,
well,
never mind. I caused a whole big confusion. People was like looking at me. All the older cats was like, yeah. And all the young cats was like, what are you talking about? I was like, I use the pitch control.
See, it's like a third eye. And, a third eye, when you play vinyl, if for people out there that didn't, your ear becomes really sharp. Hearing, before you hear it, we hear it. We know what's going on, and we're going to do some things to keep it on.
Yeah, plus we know the records. We actually sit down and listen to the record and say, okay, I can hear it. I guess it's not completely on beat. I gotta.
Yeah, the drummer get happy. Yeah. It's gonna speed up.
Yeah, so you gotta match it. You gotta ride the pitch. Anyway, that's another.
We'll have a DJ show. Let's move on. I got guitars and I got house here, so I'm gonna hold you. I want to hold you to next after house. So I got this is what we call the core people that's been around for a long time to do this. I want to introduce my man. You need somebody? You got a dead mic. Okay.
Turn up the channel over there.
No.
Oh, next. Oh,
3 year
Right here.
One is down.
I didn't have his because he
1,
wasn't.
2,
You weren't
yeah.
talking.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. His name is Househead, and he's been. How long you been with us, House?
I believe it's been since like 2008.
2008. You probably was with us
Maybe
before.
a little bit before. No, well, I was riding, but I was a paid member in 2008.
Was you there when we had dudes?
Might have been, yeah, I paid dues. I go back to the dues. And the
Well,
dues.
right now, he's also one of
When we was
the
in the basement.
administrative people in the basement at Co-Ed.
At
Ibar?
at Ibar.
Yeah, over. So go ahead, just tell us how the first time you walked in there. What did you think? Why'd you join?
That's a good question, right? I guess the main reason I joined, if I say I joined because I supported the music. I always liked the music. I like to sing. When I first came on, coming from DC, people always say why are you in Baltimore all the time? It just kind of happened that way. It was an organic thing. It's like I first started playing house in Jersey when I was in school up there. Then it came out here, kind of was dry for a while, and this thing I would stop playing. But when I started playing again, I came across Deep House Page. The Deep House Page had a link to Hands on Radio at the bottom. And I got on Hands on Radio, I was like, check it out, listen to the vibe, And I noticed that all the people in the radio where I found out, I just came up, they were all at 347. So then I said, oh crap, drove down 347 and I was like, man, I was in heaven. I was at 347 back in the day, like every Friday that I could come, I was up in there. This kid was getting it in. Back in the day, man, it was a sweat box, but
For our
music was
town,
great.
347 was a 2-floor small club, but it eventually went to, right? And you opened the door, the heat hit you worse than a furnace.
Oh yeah, it was hot. I got banned once for talking about how hot it was.
They banned you?
Yeah, because it was after they put the new ACs in. He had spent all that money, and he was like, I guess, dude, what's his name?
Right.
He was wrong. He was like, I guess had a little attitude because he spent all this money on these AC units. I said, well, the AC units you got were too small.
Oh, I
So,
banned you.
I got
too.
banned, so I got banned. But he let me back in. I was only banned for like a day.
Wow. So that's the first time I noticed. I said, who's that guy right there? Because you would always be around the booth. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Mhm.
he was always around the booth. And so I'm like, okay. And I would come there from Bonds because it was on Friday. It was on Friday. So and then all of a sudden I knew you had a party.
Well, that was his fault.
Oh, he said beneath the underground?
Yeah, because see what happened. Because we started like when I started coming out, and I tried to kind of introduce myself to the scene. I started burning CDs, doing that work, so people get to know who I was. I used to give them away for free, just so people get the opportunity to learn. So then, but I hadn't worked my way in with the DJs. I worked my way in with some of the house heads, but not the DJs. I was like, I need to know what I got to do to get on, get into some of these gigs opportunities, They were like this and they were like, you got to start off with, you got to put in your work. You got to do your dues,
And you had to go to the king, right?
Yep.
See?
You got to have your.
You got to be on the mic, you got to move up.
So I had to do my own party first.
Tracy, why she keep trying to stuff down?
Point of order. I said you did play at 347, so stop the food.
No, I'm saying before that. I'm saying before.
Oh, before that. Okay, all right. Because I've had everybody play at Silk Up 347. Just about every DJ in Baltimore, I've had at 347.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
So Biscuit is the #1 ambassador of house head DJs and giving people an opportunity to play and not trying to be whatever. That's one thing he's always done.
How was it?
So, but they were like, but basically, they were saying you need to get out there, do your thing, And so that's when we got to a Intrinsics. That was our first. We went to Gossips. We had Gossips first. Then we went to Intrinsics. We went down Skyloft. So we building up our own little thing, and then that
That's
opened up
you and Choir Boy.
Me and Choir Boy, yeah.
Big shout out to Choir Boy.
So, but I've been working with Collective Minds ever since. It was never about opportunity. It was never about money. It was just doing what I love to do as a DJ. I like to play music. I like to be heard, and I like to be part of that whole mission of what we was doing.
So, name the best.
Real quick, I gotta say this about House Head. His ear for music is impeccable. A lot of the stuff that I would play down 347 was from listening to him, and I was like, "Yo, what is that?" What that? His ear is like. His ear is impeccable. He'll find stuff. He'll be like, remember the song? What's that? Cry, Kill, Cry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Infinite Voice.
Yeah. I was playing a whole different version, and then he came to play down 347. Played the version that we play now.
Okay, all right.
I was like, what in the Blue Monkey is that? I don't have that version. And it was him. Because of him, I started playing that version, and everybody else started playing.
Yeah, so, I never even heard another version.
Yeah, it's a different version. I was playing a totally different one. So, but it was because of him, his taste, his musical ear. Chef's kiss, man. Tell me.
Yeah, I used to take a CD.
Appreciate that, B.
I said, what is this? What is that?
I do feel that's kind of a gift that I have. I think I do. I have an ear for music. I know good music. I can give you a folder. I guarantee you run that folder. It's gonna be hot.
So
that's my thing.
Where you get that from?
Born with it. God's gift. Everybody has their gift. You got it.
You just one day just say, I wanna go.
I just find that I found that my gift is that whatever I like, other people like it.
All right. Easy. Favorite record, house record of all time?
That's
one.
Real hard.
That's one. Use your gift.
Okay. The Warning by Logic.
That's an excellent choice,
That song, and that song has history for me as well, because honestly, that song made me a house head. So that has to be my #1 song.
Wow. Okay.
Being born and raised in DC, I listen to and playing. So people don't know. I've been DJing since I was 14. I'm not brand new. I know how to play. I do spin vinyl. I can beat match.
Do you still play vinyl now?
No. I could play it if you give it to me. I mean, I had 1200s still. I have brand new 1200s. They're like brand new. They're real nice 1200. I think they're MKDs. They're D's series. The ones where the hood doesn't latch. It just sits on top. 3Ds. They're the M3Ds, something like that.
MK3D.
MK3Ds, yeah. I still have 2 in the box.
Why are they still in the box?
Got CDJs.
Oh, okay. This normal DJ disease.
I have the,
all that stuff.
I don't have the whole console. If I had the whole console where I could put them up with the CDJs, I could. But since I play, if I put them on my deck, I would have the turntables down here and I'd have to have the CDJs up here. Then I'm having back pain and I'm playing CDJs the most. So why go through all of that? Just
all right. I remember people doing
it. It looks nice and everything, but honestly, I'm not going to run that much.
So when you played at J47, what was you playing?
CDJs. No,
CDJs.
the whole time.
Was you playing on 12?
I thought you had
Was you playing on
12.
12s?
I thought you had 12s in the beginning.
Yeah, I was playing on 12s with Serato.
In the beginning.
Yeah.
Maybe the first time I played.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And then I bought in some CDJs. So yeah.
The 1000.
No, they were 2000.
2000.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So like I said, back to that thing, growing up playing hip hop, R&B, like with DJs, parties, stuff like that. I heard this move, jump, jack your body. I was like, what are they talking about? I was like, it's just like that 4/4 beat. Like it's all the same. So I wasn't feeling it at first, right? But when I went to school in Jersey, house was everywhere. It was playing it left and right. You go to Black Student Union parties, they was rocking the house, right? My roommate at school was a DJ. The guy we hung with at DJ Mustafa in New Jersey,
Right.
he used to run work at the school. And so he did all the parties, right? So one day we was down in the basement and we all had 12s. We had 4 12s in my dorm. We had a dresser. We had no room on a dresser because we had 4 12s and 2 mixers. And I had a couple of Bose 201 speakers in there. We had parties in our dorm room. It was crazy. So one day we was vibing and a box. We had a dude brought a box from his car. We had that down there as a speaker too. We had to use what we had. He played that The Warning. And I was like, oh, what is that? John was just vibing off of it, and then my father's an old school blue note jazz person. So I listen to all those old school jazz, and they kind of had that vibe, that jazz you can listen to, the instrumentation, the keyboards, the chords. That song is just hot. So I appreciated it on a different level. And that opened my ears to the genre. Because people need to understand that when you listen to music, you ever hear people, they always say everything sounds the same. That's what makes a genre a genre. If you listen to reggae, there's parts of it that sounds the same because that's what makes it reggae. You have to get beyond that to hear how the music opens up to you. Once you get that, you listen to house, you really start to understand it. It'll open up for you. And one of the best things about house is how you can introduce other people to house with other remakes and genres. So like Biscuit is bringing in the R&B people because he can run those remixes when he does other things. They don't even know they're listening to house. All they hear is it's a remix of a song that I like, but they don't really realize it's house at first. But the more he does it, they get exposed to it, and then they have a different appreciation for house. Now they say, "Oh, that's house," So you can play gospel house, you can play jazz house, you can play R&B houses, you can do all kinds of things with house. Just don't do that hip house, please. I can't do that. I can't do the rapping house thing.
Why are you being shady?
I can't do the hip house for me. That's not for me. I can't do the hip house.
You talking about the early hip house?
Yeah, I never liked rapping in house. I just didn't like rapping in house. I listened to it, but it just wasn't my favorite thing back then.
Like Jungle Brothers?
Yeah, I mean that was good. Now that was good. I do like that. That was Jungle Brothers. That's different.
No, it's not. That's hip hop.
That was different. That's Jungle Brothers.
But those hip hop records that came off Tracks and what's the other Lloyd Walker? It came out of Chicago.
It's DJ International.
Yeah, DJ International.
Yeah. You don't like Mr. Lee and none of that.
All that stuff.
You missed all that.
It wasn't my favorite.
That's because you missed it. Your mind was not open. Your third eye was closed.
Yes, it was.
But you're from DC.
I was a late bloomer.
DC didn't go right away.
I'm a late bloomer. So I came in when I came in. So,
So when you came
but it
in,
took over though.
so
It pushed everything out. It took over. The house did.
yeah, I remember your Insomniac show. So he used to have a show at 3 a.m. He'd be up with his show. And I'm a DJ, so once your hours.
DJ hours.
DJ hours, right?
DJ hours.
And I would listen to your show. You and your cocktails.
Yes. Yes. Later in the show, you did hear the cocktails too. Like, oops.
So when you became now, what y'all don't know is that James does most of all the tech and stuff like this. So that's just kind of your career. So you
Yes.
just brought it to Collective Minds. When did that happen?
That started as early as 2009, maybe, because it first started back when I first started. Gary was doing the sound page.
Yes.
And so Gary kind of passed that on to me somehow.
He left. That's how.
Yeah, so I think, yeah, that's right. He left. You're right. Because
He would snatch his generator before we was finished.
I had to reach out to him to get the password information to
Yeah.
access the website to make any changes. And then,
Right.
so that's how I kind of got into
Rest in peace.
doing the website, yeah. And just been doing that ever since. Then that just expanded. It went from that. Then I was doing the flyers,
Yeah.
doing ticketing,
So
doing logistics.
House Music Lives is your creation.
No, that's not my creation.
Who created it?
Sir, that it goes to was designed by, well, the logo was designed by Donnie Berlin.
Right.
But I had a conversation with Donnie.
Uh-huh.
Donnie released it to us. So it now belongs to Collective Minds. That logo design is Collective Minds. I talked to Donnie personally. Straight.
Because we rolled with that for a while.
Yeah.
You could find that shirt overseas anywhere.
Yeah, that's the Collective Minds logo is the original Collective Minds logo.
Yeah.
That's the first draft.
Right.
Then when the
Now
final
the Collective Minds logo was done by, what's his name?
Who?
Say the white guy. The white boy did it. He designed it.
Oh,
Well,
No, not Will.
No.
It's another guy who's hanging with us
oh,
back in the day. So it's two of them, you know.
Yeah, I forgot.
more than that.
I forgot the name of the guy too, but
Yeah. He designed the Collective Minds logo.
With the CM.
Just to see him. Yeah. I can't remember his name.
Big shout out to
Big shout out
can't
to-
remember his name.
His,
before the show.
Big shout out to that guy.
I'm sorry. That's just, I'm gonna find that name. I'm gonna find that.
There's nobody in here under 50, all right? So you gotta, we remember records, but that's it.
Ultra, the one that, remember she said it's over now about that guy? She wrote that for him.
Really?
It wasn't Jay or nothing like that.
I was thinking his name started with a J.
No,
I-
she
It was
said,
like,
she died in a
So-
motorcycle accident.
that was a long time ago.
So we'll move past that. I mean,
Oh, was it him?
Yeah, I thought it was him. The one that.
The one that got in the motorcycle
accident.
Chris?
No, not Chris Banks.
No, yeah,
It wasn't Chris
Yeah,
Banks.
because I think his name started with a J.
I'll figure it out by the time.
I knew you were.
Justin, maybe. Justin, Jay.
So you started out doing that, and then you moved up, and then from Guy, because Guy was bringing the generator and snatch it out, and we had to step it up because
Yeah.
we came from. Oh, who was doing the original? The original just one was 200 people. It wasn't Tony.
Yeah,
It was Tony.
yeah. I think it was Tony. I know somebody, but we was using a small generator. We
Yeah,
wasn't
real
using
tiny.
like Hector, the one that Hector brings.
Not the monster.
Not the
Uh,
Hector came in and saved the day.
5,000 watts, something like that.
Yeah, it was like Yeah, it was real.
And that's, we didn't need Gary no more. You know what?
Be nice.
Rest in peace, Keith.
Gary did was a character.
Yeah. Oh, we got characters all in the organization. All right, so now we move all the way through these years. You know, one of the strategic, one of the strategic things is the website is designed by Househead. The ticket sales is managed by Househead. The whole parking and y'all don't understand. We have to go through things like we have to survey the whole property by footage and this and structure and all that kind of stuff.
Site plans, I have to submit to them.
Yeah.
We're dealing with the city.
Househead.
and all that
Househead.
stuff, you know. And then fight with them when they try to, give us that BS, I gotta turn them around.
Yeah. So
Give the new
Trying to
tent,
gank us, yeah.
the new tent that they got destroyed.
yeah. We ain't got there yet. But you want to get.
But I'm saying I had to get the new tent.
So what he's saying is like me and Katasha work intrinsically with him. So we be saying, oh, let's do this. And he says, I gotta research it. And like that means he's gonna search everything else before he co-sign, if he co-sign.
I'm also judicially responsible. So I'm checking prices.
That's what I mean.
I'm gonna save money. I'm gonna do it the most.
Or spend money. Don't do
I
that.
could be.
And I'm pointing this out so that people understand how it works. Anyone can join Collective Minds. You can join us. We're not a clique or a fraternity or sorority or something that you can't, or Mason or nothing like that. We are Collective Minds. That's been our mission statement from day one. Over the years, we've seen people come and people go. Life show up and you can't be a part of it. We don't have no hard feelings. They just go. If we composed a list of everyone that has done time, and I'm using that literally, done time, we're going to minds, the list would be really, really long. There's people who have come in and did what they did, and they have gone. They have moved on to other things. They might come back. Some of them come back, and some of them just know what they can't do, because we have a statement. If you want to come in and do something, it's your potato salad. And so, so we'll help you with your potato salad, but we ain't bringing the onions and the pickles and the relish and nothing like that. And we definitely ain't going for no raisins. So
We got ideas. We need hands.
So we actually become a collective. So if somebody come in and say, y'all need it, we don't play y'all need it. Somebody say y'all need it, that means you need it. And that's how we deal with it. We came up with new ideas, somebody did. So a house is that member that came in, it was more strategic, more organized, more of this, that actually was instrumental when we went to a nonprofit. That was a house.
That was something.
Yeah. Learn.
We outgrew that.
Pain.
That had its place, but
it had its place, but at least we know what it entails.
Yeah.
We know what it entails.
It may come back in another form at some point.
It probably will. It probably will. Especially when the city finally, Governor Moore, you hear us, right? We need help. Every other city do. I mean, Obama is on the screen at Chosen Few.
Push Kitty up.
Oh, Kitty. Oh, yeah. Did you say something? I did hear a mouse. So we need that. Like, we'll put your Governor Moore, we'll put Mayor Scott, we'll put you up on the screen. We'll give you the mic and say something. If you can get on stage and dance with Poor Child, you can get on stage and dance with Katasha.
8:30.
Or Tracy. There you go.
It's 8:30.
And the chicken. What?
We got 1 hour.
We got 1 hour.
1 hour.
Well, we're gonna move on, then we'll come back around, swing back around. So then I'm in this meeting, and we used to have this dues meeting at the beginning because we didn't charge. So I met this girl that came in there, sharp as I don't know what, these heels on and stuff, and she was sitting in the back. And then afterwards, said, oh, you know what, I said, oh, you know what, why don't you come sit up here with me? What's wrong?
Swing the cat, swing
Things
the
that she could. put on the camera.
Oh, he's talking about that on YouTube. So I said, why don't you come up, sit up here with me? You got all these ideas. No, I don't want to be in the background. I just want to be in the background. And I just would call out in the meetings and stuff like this. And at that time, we had 60 members that used to sit in these meetings. And it was like like Tracy said, it was a cockfight. It was just a whole bunch of chickens fighting. Everybody, no, we should do this, we should do that, we should do that. We didn't have the name. It wasn't collective monitoring. It was just eventually doing that, it came up with the name. Did you fall?
No.
So then eventually Katasha came and I said, okay, so she's been with us ever since. Welcome to the show, Katasha.
Thank you for having me. So how did I get here? Is that the next question?
Yeah, you saw what I just did with number 2. You know what? This is real important. Katasha is not a DJ. You know what I mean? So we got people that are not DJs that love this culture that much that come on board and they're not a DJ. DJs got egos. You already heard the two, right?
I don't have it.
But we have people involved that are not DJs. So what made you jump over and say, okay, you know what, I can do this? Besides me screaming at you.
Yeah, you did. So it all started when I've always been a club girl, right? I mean, all the way back to my first club was the Capri.
Okay.
So when I went to Capri, I was like, oh my God, like I know this is the life. This is my life. Right.
You found your tribe.
I found my tribe. And so then I went from the Capri to Odell's to Gatsby to Giovanni's, Pascal's, like every club I was there in DC, Virginia, like Crystal Underground, everywhere. So
You know everywhere.
yeah, I was
Wait a
everywhere.
minute. Attractions, reflections.
Attractions,
32nd.
like the 32nd Street Plaza,
Oh, okay, all right.
just yeah, everywhere, right? And so I just loved it, right? I just loved it. And so I don't know, I was doing all that, then I ended up getting married, and so when I got married, you know, I wasn't clubbing as much, and then I came back to the scene, and when I came back, the park thing happened, so I was like, oh, this is still happening, okay, 'cause you know, and then I would go to Silver Shadows every once in a while, but I was like, with Biscuit and everything.
Okay, biscuit.
King Biscuit. Mhm. And so anyway, so eventually I heard about this party that was going to be in the park. And so I was like, okay, it sounds like a nice day. I took my lawn chair, came out there, and it was still stage, and it was you, and it was some people. And I was like, oh, wow, this is good. And so then, you know, from there, you know, I found my other tribes. I found, you know, Ultra was doing this thing in Sonar and down in Fells Point.
Was you part of the HOR? HOR group.
So I found her down there. I found Ultra. I was like, okay. So then the Ultra moved from Sonar to 1722,
Yeah.
you know, and all that. So I was like, okay, I really found my tribe. So from there, I heard about that there was this meeting, right, that was happening and everything. And I was a dancer. I mean, I was a dancer. We were down at what was the club down there by Holland Street Market on the side where Charisma was like had his residency.
It's Sky.
Down
Sky.
Skyloft. Right, yeah. Sky Lounge. Skyloft was the Kelly's party, you know,
that was
and
Fur.
everything.
Right.
That was fair,
Right.
right? So all of that, and then you know, I found that, and then I found. So then we get there, and they were saying, oh, it's a meeting that's, you know, going to happen from this whole thing that was in the park. And I was a dancer, but I was like so interested. I said, I want to be a part of this. That's when I made the jump. So I said, I'm going to come to the meeting because I want to do something else. I've always been, you know, very organizational, always had, you know, all those kind of skills. So I said, I want to bring something to the table other than me just showing up and dancing. So I came, and at that time, Cleo Curry, right, was doing the vending.
Yeah, he was
Cleo
doing vending, right.
was doing the vending.
Right.
And so, you
When he-
know,
when he wanted to.
so I was like, okay, you know, I can do that. You know, I can help or whatever. And
It's all my
so
family. I can talk
I
about my
went
family.
and I started helping him do the vending, and then he kind of moved on, and then I just held on to the vending. And so that part, so I started getting the vendors, and then that's how, you know, and then there were dues, and everything. So I
Mhm.
stayed, and then Tommy made me come up to the front of the room, and I didn't want to because I like being behind the camera instead of in front of it or on the dance floor. I'm not like, so he's like, no, you coming up here, and you're gonna. I'm like, oh my God, he's real bossy, you know.
Now look at you now. You on the radio.
You know what?
That's a big step.
And so then, from there it was like 347 and hands on radio. And all of us like hands on radio was like real big back then because it was a chat room and
Oh, chat room
everybody
was
had
hot, boy.
names in the
was
chat
hot.
room.
Yeah.
The chat room was off the
Dancing cow.
meter. Right.
Michael
Oh,
Jackson.
the Michael Jackson, the dancing cow. Oh man, everybody had their little thing that they were doing. Everybody had their names. That's how I became Kitty in the house, right? And then it was just so many people that we met, and then we all met at 347, and that's how kind of like we all had, figured out who we were, and it was kind of like a meet and greet, and we were like,
I forgot
oh.
all about that.
You Kitty in the house, so and you house head, and then you're Donna Boo, and then you're this person, and you're that person. And so
we
we
didn't know
all
anybody's name. We only knew
we only knew that chat
names.
room
People
name.
to this day, I don't know their names.
Yeah, right. And you just call them their chat room names. You still don't know them. You just be like, hey, Donna
I
Boo,
still
hey,
don't know.
Kitty. So that's how all of that
That's the
happened.
pre-
And
Before we
man,
are where we are now.
yes.
That was early.
Yes, and I mean, 347 was it. It was the move. I mean, everybody was there on Friday. We even came to Friday that it was snow. Remember it was snow? We were like, oh, we going anyway, and it was snow. It was closed.
They made me play too. I was trying to close it up. We here, you gonna play.
You gonna play?
That's why we here.
Oh man, and then Ron opened up the second floor, and then there was security that kicked us out all the time at the end of the night. That was like, that's the highlight
That
of
was
the
the
day.
roughest security
It was
ever.
get out, get the hell out. It was like, what?
You know who was security there?
Who?
Knuckles.
Knuckles.
Knuckles was
Knuckles
security?
was
Yeah.
security there before you came.
Cause of that, I was like, get the fuck out.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
Knuckles was security. Yep, sure
Yeah.
was.
We used to call him Mr. Banana Head.
Yep, it's Banana Head.
Mr.
Yep.
Banana
Yep.
Hands.
Wow.
He had Knuckles.
Huge
Huge
Huge hands, yeah.
Big fingers, yo. He was
And he was cussing you out at the end of the night. And we was standing around waiting to talk to Biscuit, say, hey, whatever, who the DJ was. He'd be like, get the fuck out. Get out. Everybody get out. We was like,
You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell out of here.
Yeah, and then,
He was so nice.
dang, what you call was it? At the bartender and Chemical was the bartender.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Chemical was our bartender. And she poured heavy. You better not go up there twice.
So
Like
if you're
that.
out of town, what you hear is they're just discussing the local culture, how Baltimore became this house city.
Tammy.
Tammy
by-
too.
Tammy.
Yeah,
By
yeah.
bartenders, clubs, and dedication and stuff like this. That's why Baltimore is like it is now, because of these old people up here.
I mean, and it just grew, and then we just started, doing things, and then Collective Minds just started growing by leaps and bounds. And you asked what was my favorite Collective Minds thing. I think that for me, one of my favorite things was actually I have three. Can I name three?
No.
I'm naming three. So anyway, so the first one was when it poured down raining when Wayne was playing.
The mud pit.
Yeah, it was terrible, but it was a good day. It was just like we were still dancing.
With-
that
with
happened like-
in a corner band when the bongos kept playing and Tony cut
Yes.
the system on.
Well, I don't remember what happened, but I know it was just everybody just kept dancing. That happened twice because I think Mark Moultrie played too when it was raining. And that was- and he
Let
was
the rain
playing-
come down.
And he was
Yeah.
playing Let the Rain Come Down.
Yeah.
So that was a high time. That was real high. And then the Oriole Bird one, that was the biggest one. And then like one of my favorite memories was when I did like the meet and greet at Carlos O'Charlie's on Eastern Avenue.
I remember that.
And that was like the first event that I actually did for, like as a, meet and greet, and got DJs together, and we had Curly from New York, and
Oh,
Mark Mosby played, and did you play?
You did your
Elsie
thing.
played, and it was fun. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Never.
Was that the one when Mark played is when it rained?
In the park.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He did right after me. And I was like, Mom, why you playing that?
And they danced through the whole thing, man. And I remember that because I had to leave because I had to go play at Silk Shadows.
Yeah,
Oh,
I had to go leave to play
was
Silk
for
Shadows.
rental rent.
I mean, it
crazy.
was, and then it wasn't that the year that they dug up, like, there was the
That's
big holes
the
in the
van got
ground, the
stuck.
van got stuck,
Yeah.
and we had to go get the mulch and
It
put
got
it
stuck
down.
twice. But
Yeah.
one year it
That
was
was
real bad.
crazy.
That was like 2007.
We had to hire our landscaper to fill it in the next day. It was that big a hole.
Yeah, that was
2006.
crazy.
'Cause it was
Yeah, because you
before-
got my cousin to come, because he was a landscaper.
Yeah, I was
And he
like, no.
came and put down the mulch and all that stuff, so we could make it look like it was kind of like it was before we
Well, at least
started.
like we cared. Like, you know.
Yeah, at least like we care, like we didn't just leave it like that.
Right.
So, so then it evolved, and then I'm here. So years later, I do the treasury. I still do the vendors, and now we've moved towards. Shut up. So now we've moved towards. It's a party, but it's a party with a focus on resources. So now we're moving more towards having more
We always did
resources
that, though.
there. We always did do it, but now we do it even more. But now we talk about it more.
You talk about it.
Shut up.
More.
So anyway, and and so now we have resources for this year is a focus on health and wellness. Right, so this year, that's what we're focusing on. So we have people who are coming from autism. We have the cancer screening people that are coming again this year. I spoke with them. And one of the things that, and one of the things that we're doing, speaking of cancer, we have ribbon that we're going to be giving out at the festival in honor of Kelly this year. So we have green ribbon that we're going to be giving out in honor of her. The cancer people came, they told me something that was really good. They said that last year they had 5 to 7 people that actually came from this festival and went and got screenings.
That's great.
And they said that usually never happens because people depend on the music more than anything. They don't even go over and see the nonprofits. So we have that. We have people who are coming to talk about children, preventing lead poisoning. We have Alzheimer's. We have Empower that is coming. They're an IT organization that gives out free IT certifications to youth. We have, I think I mentioned the Alzheimer's Association Children.
Mhm.
We have this place called Avena Care. They deal with developmental disabilities, so with that kind of thing. And so there are a lot of people. And then this year, we're going to have a mini farmers market since we're dealing with health and wellness.
You hear that, Tracy?
So, and so Tracy's gonna love this because they're bringing what they call a mini petting zoo, which means that they said that they're gonna bring little chickens that the children can pet.
You should have said that.
Don't choke the chickens, though, Tracy. But anyway,
I'm a
yeah.
chicken
So.
lover, like I'm joking.
Mine is a family festival.
Really not.
No
It
chicken
is.
lovers, no chicken lovers.
So that's what it has evolved into. Did you have anything else to ask?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so over the years, we kept doing more and more things. We kept doing, we went to a nonprofit, we worked with other projects, name some of the people. Over the years, we have had every community nonprofit that you could name. We've had ENAC, Pride, we've had the health department.
Yeah.
We had
And
Sinai Hospital.
Yeah.
We had Blacks and Wax.
Yeah.
We had, oh man, it's just over the years a lot.
And we had the association that Hope is associated with.
Multiple
Multiple myeloma. We've had seniors, because I'm a senior advocate. Everybody that knows me knows that I advocate for my seniors. And so we've had we've done things with seniors. So just a lot of things for people in the
So tell
community.
if you're a nonprofit, it might be too late now, but one year we decided that they need to come and why y'all over there now?
I think we had, you tell them.
It's closed, right?
Yes, please. I'm saying, I think.
Y'all see, it's gonna go from her to him, and then and we be leaning on him like, yo, it's not up.
Wait, hold up. If you're a nonprofit, you can attend. The tickets are on sale. Let's see. Come on now.
But we made a decision that nonprofits don't pay.
Yes.
You know what I mean? To come in because we wanted to serve the community. And nonprofits at a house event is really, really hard. You know? But over the years, people get more and more used to it, and they start to make sure when they go around in between dancing or getting their breath, they actually come for our vendors and for the nonprofits. And we have a team of people that do it, that actually help us do the volunteers and set the nonprofits up, because these people have to not be a house head, kind of, for a day.
So another thing that we do is we try to talk to people about what's important in the community, right? But that's how I get like a lot of people to come and say, are you going to have this person or that person? So another nonprofit that I wanted to mention that we had this year, they're house heads, right? And then they're called Out for Justice, right?
We had them before, didn't we?
No, this is their first year here. This is their first year with us.
All right.
And that's Trina. And she is, they help people with legal businesses and expungements and different things like that. And so they are going to be here this year. And I'm very, 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 very excited about it, because a lot of people in the community don't know what to do. Legally, they don't know what to say. They don't, and in this season that we're in now, with people getting stopped and just a whole bunch of things going on. And, with our culture, we need to know, what our rights are, how to, go about things, what to say, what to do, what not to
And that's
say,
what they
what not
do.
to do. And that's what
That's
they
a
do.
good move. That's a good move.
So you're saying I can't drop kick a police?
No, you cannot, Tracy. You cannot drop kick in.
I can't hear what she's saying, but I can imagine. So wait a minute. So as we moved up, and you was with us from Drill Park, all right, the Freddie Gray year, and when they cussed us out, and there is a lie. It's not the truth. We did not get kicked out of Drill Park.
Did not.
We did not get
We
kicked
grew
out.
out of it.
And we grew out of it, and we actually
We left them.
What do you
we left them.
We left them. They didn't leave us.
Yeah.
In fact, they tried to get us back.
Yeah.
They priced us out of
Everybody-
Drill.
Yeah, they did.
They priced us out of Drill.
Yeah, they did.
In
They did.
hindsight, they kicked everybody out because they had to remove everything.
Eventually, they
Yeah.
did hear us, but
Hindsight.
one of the things that we could not predict is the growth. You know what I mean?
Right.
We would go dead from 12, actually, we might have been 11 at first. And of course, it's summer, and we was in the second week of August.
Yeah, that was me. I did that. I did that.
And the second week of August is hot, and then that means a lot of thunderstorm warnings and stuff like that. That's how Mark Mochi did that. That's how, and the Quarterman Band had to do it. The lightning came, and me and Katasha are prayer warriors. We would be praying that storm away. And most times
For
we
sure.
could pray the storm away. But it was years where people wouldn't even leave. They would just run underneath a pavilion and wait for the storm. Like,
Have
I'm
the
not
pavilion.
leaving.
We would run under other people's tents.
Yeah,
Yes.
they would just run.
It didn't matter. There was no canopies that was yours. And whatever canopy.
They didn't care.
So, and then we switched over into Labor Day.
Yeah.
And at first we was worried, and then it just worked. It worked because it was it's cooler.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we knew that African Americans, despite them having melanin, don't like sunlight.
They're gonna get in the
They
shade.
don't like the heat.
They don't like the
They
heat.
don't like the heat. And then last year, Polly, we had people falling out. Remember that year?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That was crazy.
That was like one of the hottest
Hottest
years, and they were driving. But you know what?
It was
I
100.
commend the fire department and the EMT because they showed up.
Yeah.
I mean, they just kept showing up. Each fire department after fire department.
was
It was like
rolling
about
out.
4 or 5 of them.
All five
And
of them.
Tommy and I went afterwards and took them all a card and cakes and cupcakes for
Right,
coming because they could have
right.
shut us down.
Right.
You know, because they were like, okay, where's your cooling station? And we were like, oh, it's right over here.
People passing out. What is they doing? And then they can see why.
Yeah,
You know,
and then we were, giving them water and stuff.
we gave them a station.
Yeah, we did.
We
Like,
built a station on
Yeah.
spot.
just like that. They set them up like, y'all can be right here. What do you need? You need water? You need this? You need that? They were like,
Actually,
oh, wow.
Cause y'all house here drink, but don't drink water. Like, you know what?
Stay hydrated. You gotta stay hydrated.
But I
Yeah.
want to say, this year, I made sure that, the shuttles are gonna be on time. Last year, they kind of like, oh, what happened? But I talked to them yesterday. The shuttles are definitely gonna be on time. We got more porta potties this year. We're gonna place them in different areas, so they're not all the way gonna be in the back. Oh, and I do need to mention this. One of the things that you might have been seeing around the city that's pretty interesting, you may have seen that karaoke bus. It's a karaoke art studio. I don't know if you've seen it, but that's going to be there as well. So you can get on there and she books parties. So you can have any kind of party you want. And she books parties where you can have a 70s party or a 90s party, or she does 410 parties, or 420 parties. Like she does all kinds of things where you can book a party. I said 410, right? 410. It's a family show, so it's 410. So anyway.
Baltimore party.
Right,
Baltimore.
it's Baltimore party. But and so you can book things, so you'll be able to actually get on it and see how it is and book your events with her. She does weddings, she does parties, 316, anything you want. It's really cute. I've done it, and it's a really ingenious idea. And she brings the bus to you. So we have a lot
That's
going on.
That's nice. That's nice.
So yeah,
While
so
you're
we've
talking
been
about shuttles,
Mhm.
talk about the parking.
Okay.
I was going to go there.
Please get that out the way because I'm tired of talking about it and posting it.
You want to do it or no, pass it to James?
And James, I pass this to you.
I pass it to James.
Parking, James. Tell these
Oh,
people
thank you. Thank you for
and
that.
explain why. Make sure you give the explanation why.
Check 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, make sure that this thing is on. So for parking, as you may or may not know, Collective Minds does not control the parking. We lease the space, they do not lease the parking to us. They manage that land and they control everything about parking. So when we talked to them this year, they let us know 2 things. One, they had some issues on the back end that they could not get the site together that they used before to take payments for parking and get that set up. There were some issues with that. And then they also decided that they felt that that was an issue for them in the past. Like we've had issues where we thought it would be more expeditious for people to have their tickets in their hand. And they scan your ticket, boom, see where you're supposed to go. But unfortunately, people come, they don't have their ticket, can't find the email. It ended up being a handicap and holding up the line. So the parking management has decided that they're not going to do that this year. They're just going to take payments. And according to them, they have done events much bigger than ours and been able to handle
We
a
heard that
large number
before.
of cars without incident. So,
We always hear that though,
We
James.
heard
and I
that.
know we've heard this before.
Brimstone.
Yeah, don't say that.
We've heard
Don't
this
say
before,
those
not
words.
say that name.
Do not say those
The
words.
P word.
Don't say that.
But we're going to put it in their hands with the parking. If you guys,
But they have
they
three
have a
large
whole
parking lots.
team.
3 large parking lots.
Yeah. So I mean, if people come, preferably with a credit card, I think that's faster than cash. Unless you have $15, no change.
No change there, don't do that.
Yeah, if you give them $15, boom, keep moving. If they have to sit there counting money and everything, it's not a good look. I think it'd be better if everyone has cards, have your cards ready, they'll pull you, they'll put you on the appropriate lot.
Or carpool.
Now,
Please
there's
do
one
carpool.
other situation with handicap parking. So Last year, we had a dedicated
Yeah.
handicap lot, which was lot B. It's to the right, first turn it. We're changing that. They changed that as well this year because the reality is there's a lot of people with placards that aren't handicapped.
Hello.
That's just facts. And they were, they don't want to get into altercations with people trying to look at them and say, he walking just fine. So,
Right.
so what
And,
the
and
plan-
carrying a cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
So it's a lot with that.
the plan is that they have reserved some spaces for people with placards in the A lot and the B lot. They will give people those spaces at their discretion. So first come, first serve, of course.
Yeah.
There may be people, don't start fighting because you see somebody that doesn't have a placard. If they see somebody that is obviously disabled, that may not have a placard, they may give them a space.
Yeah.
That's for them to decide. We have nothing to do with it.
Wait
No.
a minute, do not bring your children's crutches to get up in there and then.
Don't come in
as
here with
soon as
some
you
crutches
get
acting like you
inside,
disabled either.
And as soon as you get outside.
It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
Tracy's
So-
such
so-
a-
But we will
she's
do our
such a
best
smurf.
to
Tell them the price.
$15. We got, we even lowered the price of parking. $15.
Yeah, it was a fight. It was a fight to do it. And the system, we kind of sick James on them. And James would go fight all the way from March to
I'm
July.
also legal.
Till July, until me and Katasha is like, please, man, please. Because Biscuit is saying, yo, you want to know about parking? They want to know about parking. I'm like, call James.
They were on my behind, or my inbox. What's that about? Every time you post something about parking,
Because
what
you're
about
the king.
parking?
They
What
got to
about
call the king.
parking? What about parking?
So there is
A
one other
website
thing.
too. A lot of people don't know about, like I've seen people who find a Facebook page, but they may not be aware or don't go to the website. A lot of that data is on the website.
Right on the first page is
Yes.
cmfestival.org. It's all there. And this year I added a little handy AI-powered chatbot at the bottom that can answer many questions that you may have. So if you go there, ask the chatbot.
Genius, I'm telling you, genius.
One more thing that I
The
wanted
chat
to
box
say.
worked because we tested it.
It did work. It was cool. It did work. One thing that they did say about parking, that if you wanted to unload very quickly, you can unload, but you cannot
That was for
unload
handicapped people.
Handicap.
That's the- yes.
Only handicap.
on the
It's
handicap.
for the handicapped person,
Right,
not the whole
not
train.
the whole train.
Right.
The
Just you can-
handicapped person
Yes.
can unload.
Right.
So you're saying you can't bring Tiny Tim and tell and hope that you can get in because you got time. All
You
right.
can, but you're gonna be parking the car in the back.
Yeah,
Right.
and that also goes for buses and shuttles.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, the sky is falling.
Lance, what we doing, Lance? What we doing?
Oh, my God. Help me.
Talk about that parking one more time, see what happens.
So what about,
the parking?
there's gonna be a couple people, a couple bus loads.
That's what I was going to.
Okay, all right, go on.
I was going to. So we're still working that out, but it's still
Yes.
basically the same thing, except for the bus takes up a lot of parking spaces. So at minimum, you're going to pay for the parking spaces to do it.
Don't be surprised if it's not $15 if you're driving a bus.
A bus, right? If you take up more than one parking space, then you're paying for more than one parking space.
Yes.
All right, and I'm sorry, our Jersey people, we would love to just say, hey, y'all park here, or people that's coming, just doing us a favor, this car pulling and stuff to come in, and stuff, we would love to do that, but we don't control them at all. So if you're listening, the one thing we haven't said, so the festival is basically 12 to 8, right?
Nine.
Right,
12 to
9.
9.
Because we keep moving back and forth. But at 9 o'clock, it's gonna be, you have to get out of there quickly. And we love the fact that y'all help us clean up. Y'all come, y'all start, some of y'all stay back and help us pick up all the stuff that these not so clean people leave behind,
We love
including tents and
Volunteers.
barbecues. It's like, we don't even barbecue. Like, So, but the event itself, and the station we're in right now is also the people that do this giant screen that y'all see. Man, it's the guy that just tried to kill Katasha.
I don't know if they got that on camera. I think they missed that. Natasha just got hit with a light like Michael Jackson.
At least my hair ain't catch on fire. Like what?
Oh, man, Lance.
So this
What's
year,
the official name
Eminem
for the light for the screens?
Eminem.
so this year, because of this accident on this show, they are free. They're gonna give us.
If you were injured,
But we have, so if you're new to this and you're not familiar, it's a house genre event. You know, what I mean, they the DJs go straight through. We have a guest this year, Sybil, that's on there. It's going to be really, really nice what we do. We don't stop it long enough where you can be standing there going, please, please. We don't do that. We kind of get right back to the music. If the food vendors are incredible, you know, we have vendors that come all the way from Jersey with fish and stuff like this that have been following us for years, so these people know. The people that sell other non-food stuff, incredible. I always leave with a couple shirts and necklaces and jewelry, paintings and artists. It's just like we have become.
we have a 360 camera person now
Oh,
who comes and
yeah.
does that whole thing.
If you're a senior and you're worried about it, we have a tent that we call for a cooling station. Like, you know what I mean? Because seniors, it's not everybody can still dance.
It's called the retirement home.
That's where the EMT and fire and the
That's where
cooling
they are,
station
right?
is.
So it's not far from the stage, but you can still come because a lot of people come to our house parties. I can ask Biscuit. People don't even dance. They just come because they love the energy. Just come and just say, I love this energy.
Yeah, but that's it. We need to stop that.
You know,
I want dances. I want dances.
so when you get those 60, you gotta leave.
You gotta get out there.
You gotta get out there. I mean, hey, listen, man. Some of these
give it
boys,
out
man, they
every
coming out there with oxygen tanks
Yeah.
and canes and
Yeah.
walkers, and they
we
get
need
it
a
in.
pharmacy tent.
And they get it in.
Got your
If they can get it in, if they can get it in, then y'all can get it in without us. So I'm just saying. But this year, but real quick, the DJs, our DJs this year is DJ Donnell, Kelly Kell, KW Griff, DJ OG, and our closer is Charisma. I got one more, don't I?
Thommy Wicked.
Who?
Wicked.
Thommy Wicked.
Airplane?
A-Plane.
A-Plane. I just saw him at what's his name, Stem and Vine Saturday. I don't know why I forgot. And my man A-Plane. So, and once again, our guest performance is simple. So,
Right.
I say I control. I'm the stage manager, so
Yeah.
I'm controlling all the DJs. So I gotta give him a call.
Walk on by.
So y'all look me over with my ballet performance again.
We
I
doing
am
ballet this year.
shaded.
Tracy, you doing ballet this year?
Why y'all even listening to her? She's gonna
I
be
wouldn't be
chicken about
surprised.
this little thing that's back here. It's buzzing back here.
But yeah, so we're gonna have everything. What I think we were gonna try to do this year is one of the suggestions was like use some of the bike rails and put them in like in front of the stage for a little area in front for people to take pictures and stuff like that. No,
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
real photographers or
Yes,
phone
yes.
people?
real photography.
Real photographers, okay.
Take pictures of them, so,
All right.
so,
Very different. Okay.
big difference.
With approval, they need to come to Biscuit.
Got to come to me and got to get the badge. I have the badges.
All right, so if you've never been here before, this is on the water. So as the sun sets, it sets right over the water on Collective Minds. And you watch an orange dust come over and all the lights that we have set up comes light up and you are seeing like you can't believe you're in Baltimore City because it's really looks like you're in Miami or you're in somewhere in Mexico.
It's a good look.
It's a real good.
It's a
look.
real
It's
good
beautiful.
look. Real good look.
I just thought of one important thing to talk about.
Yeah.
What's that?
Arrival times.
And
I'm
departure.
getting-
I wanted
I'm-
to talk about departure too.
I'm getting down to the whole festival thing. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so if you know your website, tell them the website again, House. Yeah, say this several times.
cmfestival.org.
If you can't spell festival, Google it. All right, so
C, that's Charlie as in collective. Minds. see them
Yes.
festivals.
Yes. And our payment options are what?
Credit cards.
Only,
Oh,
no cash app,
we're not doing cash app
no
anymore.
food stamps, no
People-
EBT.
It causes issues, you know, people gave money to Cash App in China and some other stuff. I'd be like, I can't help you with that. So,
Really?
so we're doing credit cards only.
Okay. All right, at the
And that's for,
door.
and that's for what? That's for the tickets, and what about?
Yeah, for the
What
tickets.
about on the door?
At the door,
It's an additional, last year we had.
if we have to, but if I'm gonna try to avoid Cash App. Oh, we'll take it.
Oh, that's right.
We have
We'll take
Square.
it. We'll take it.
We do have Square.
We'll take it.
So
if
any
they-
credit cards, if you don't have
If-
Cash App, we do have Square.
Right.
So you can
And
bring a
cash.
credit card and
And
cash. So
Well,
we
we
have
don't want to
several
do that.
options. We would rather stay away from Cash App. So if you have credit cards, debit cards, your
Yes.
yeah, cards.
That's the way to go.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
They sell them at the CVS.
All right, so listen, the event opens at 12. Do not set up, come out there at 6 in the morning, stay thinking that you're gonna get in and set up a tent.
Because it holds up the vendors.
It blocks traffic, it does a whole bunch of stuff, because by 6 in the morning, traffic, people not even set up. You know what I mean? Y'all just coming in all willy-nilly, and you think that they won't move you off a lot you parked on. You know, and so we asked you not to do it, but no, most of y'all.
We will
just-
move tents off the grass. I've seen people
We've
set
done
up
Yes, we
and
will.
the security will take you back outside.
Back out the door, to the
So-
end of the line.
Oh, This one dude last time, he acted like he was helping. He was walking around, he was staying close. It was like, who is this guy, right?
I love how it is. I mean, technically, we have to keep this for your safety.
Yeah.
We need to move in trucks and tents and stuff all the way up till we open the gate at 12 o'clock.
Yes.
If you're in the way, you become a hazard for us. They have to go around, and then that puts everybody in a bad mood, and we don't need to be in a bad mood
Absolutely.
that early in the morning.
And the morning is dedicated to the vendors.
It is,
Because if
and
you're coming
nonprofits.
in and a nonprofit, so if you're coming in early, you have to imagine that it's really only two ways in and out of that place. You know what I'm saying? So the traffic is going to be backed up, and you potentially could be stopping a vendor who may have been coming from out of town, which happened last year. And they, once 10:30 happens, it's a wrap. We're not letting anybody else in. So you could potentially be stopping a vendor from coming in because they're stuck in traffic because you want to get there early. So you're gonna get a space. It's not, you're gonna come in, you're gonna get your space, but please be mindful of our morning activities, which are the vendors and the nonprofits,
And the stage.
and the stage, and
and
Ms.
the
Case
sound
West,
system.
who is at the door, with our vendors and, getting them in, and our volunteers. Shout out to all of our volunteers who helped that morning to go really smoothly, getting the vendors to their spaces and things like that. So so please be mindful, of that. And then when that happens, the door opens and then the volunteers move over to the other end, and that's when they're letting you in. So please be, very cordial. We know you're
Please tell
standing
them the
out in
time.
line for a long time. So the doors are opening at 11:30.
Oh, okay.
And cars, the parking lot's open at 10.
Yes.
So,
You can get there as early as 10, but the parking lots the doors open where you can start coming in at 11:30, but you can get there as early as 10, and the parking lots will be ready for you to park. The parking attendants will be waiting.
so you should come at 10 o'clock, basically, that's what we're
Yes.
saying. You should come at 10, because if you go anywhere before 10, you're in the way.
And you're gonna get the worst parking spot as well.
What happens if somebody?
No, you gotta come up here, man, you gotta come up here. So we have somebody that had,
I can say right there. So what happens, like we had somebody last year to come in 6:30, would they start for the park
it's
early?
not that kind of show.
It was.
It was.
They will
No.
get, they will not get in.
See, you
They
started.
will go to
saying
the
you
back of
started-
the line.
But
If
it
you're
wasn't
there
a line.
at 6:30, if you're there at 6:30, that means you have
The king just
absolutely no
needs to get
light.
this under control.
Go home, stay there until 9:30 and come back.
Since
6:30 in the morning, you should
Somebody's
be
gonna try.
giving praise.
y'all
Somebody's
are
gonna-
crowding it with
They need to go to
testimonies.
church
These women got testimonies.
Sunday.
So, yeah, they can't come, I mean, we had that situation, and see, at that time, the gates aren't up yet.
I'm just trying not to.
So you
I mean,
have
with
people
any
that are coming
organization.
up and trying to come in, because you remember,
Yes.
people are walking around during that time, they're riding their bikes around, they're walking their
They're walking
dogs,
the
so we have
dogs,
to clear all that stuff out. So.
And we
have
can't
a lot of
stop
security there early, so.
We can't stop them.
Yeah, we get a couple of security people there early to kind of help us out with that.
I did. I got
Yeah.
Dre's not.
That's
Dre
my
didn't
thing,
know
yeah.
about it, but we gonna handle it early time because I asked him to come early, not come when we open the door beforehand.
Mhm.
Because right now I'm not trying to get Kay to go to jail because she's there on that gate for real, and you can't get in. She stopped the city from coming in.
And she should.
So these women, they
They don't
got
play.
some. They got
They
some
don't play.
issues. They don't play. They don't play at all.
At all.
So you can feel safe. If you want to come to this festival, it's family friendly. If you have children under 17, they don't pay. And so we
As
want to
long as they
encourage
not
you
baby
to
kids,
pass this
put
on
out
to the
there.
next generation because we won't last if that generation doesn't. We watch people be born and collect a mind and then actually grow up as an adult, and it's right there today.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true.
I'm not
why would you look at me
living
like I said something
We
wrong?
get what you're saying.
No,
Yeah.
trying to move you along. Look, I
What
know
time is it?
Tracy,
What time is
I
it?
know Tracy's got that.
I was
behind the
gonna
car.
say,
He's
it's
hitting.
9/11, y'all got,
We have 10
10
minutes.
more
So that's why I'm
minutes,
trying
yeah.
to cover all of this stuff. All right. When you leave, please pick your stuff up. If you come in, you're gonna notice that we have a design for tent city. That means so that you can have a tent and you don't have to step on tents. So we make avenues and streets to get in between tent city.
Tent City, let's talk about it.
I'm opening the door.
Once again, look at the website. If you don't know what kind of tent, look on the website.
don't
What
bring
can
your
you bring?
furniture.
It's on the
Bring your
website.
living room.
We
Don't
had
live
people
in
bring their
Brand.
couches. Don't bring your couch,
Bring
please.
your living room.
Don't bring
Okay.
a bar.
Stay positive, people. Stay positive. Don't
Now,
listen to Tracy.
I've
One-
seen
one
it
of the
all.
biggest things we
Somebody
have,
actually had a bar
you know,
in that tent.
Tracy.
What? Okay.
One of the biggest issues and pet peeves of mine is I know these people that like to bring these tents with the sides on them. They want to be bug free. And I can appreciate that. However,
You spray.
when you have those tents, it blocks the view of the people behind you.
Yeah.
And they want to enjoy the festival the same way you do. So preferably buy a canopy. It's an open side, no sides, canopies, no sides. I see people with some mesh tents, they're like, well, you can see through it.
No.
But is that the experience that you want to have? The person who got behind you, they paid their money just like you do. Do they want to sit here and look through this meshy tent trying to see? So if you want to bring a tent, you feel like you're going to get malaria or something like that, then
Move out of the
move
city.
to the,
Right.
you're going to be on the outsides, the back ends, around the perimeter.
Move in the
And
county.
don't get in the front of the very front.
No.
That's not going to happen. I'm telling you right now, we're going to move it as much as I can. I let a lot of people slide with it because I just get tired of arguing with people. But you really need to have more respect and thoughts about other people and think about how this. I wouldn't set up my tent in front of somebody and I'm blocking their whole view. And you need to think about that. And if it's for you have some need that you don't want, then you're the one that should be to the side. You shouldn't put your issues on other people. If you want to be in this thing, this bubble, then sit on the on the ends where you're not blocking other
Or
people.
on the other side, there's a huge place. You don't have to be, what we call in Tent City is directly in front of the stage. That's what people, they want to be actually in the middle of the loudest music they could ever hear because it's Tony Third World and they want to be in this thing that we have to control. But there are other places in this park to do. You can be by the water, you can be over here, and you can walk to
That tent city in the back was nice by
Yeah,
the water.
it's
It
a lot
was
of-
beautiful over
It's
there.
beautiful,
Yeah.
right? So it's not like we're saying you have to do this. You want to put signs up and you and your friends put 3 cent things together and y'all want to have this 3 tent city of your own, then you need to move outside of our
But not
10 city.
right in the center. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, we're just trying to make it so that everybody can move, because in other festivals, people step on people's tent.
That's a whole other issue. Because
You know what, if you have a tent and you're in 10 city, it's gonna
and try
happen.
to space your tents. Obviously, if everyone's canopy is right next to each other, there's no path. So then there's people walking through canopies because that's the only
And
way they can
riding
get
through
in.
canopies.
And then they're getting irritated and you have issues. We don't want to have those kind of issues. People just walk through. And the worst part is that they're rude. They just walk through and don't say nothing. Last year, this dude came through and he had a little buggy. He just rolled through. I saw him roll through. He took Kay's tent out. Kay don't even know.
She came back and it was
Kay
gone.
had a tent up front. She never saw the tent. She's so busy working. It was already leaning and it had a bad day. But then her tent had an accident. Because this dude came in with one of them rascals and he just threw in. So I'm like, dude, slow down, whoa.
Did he hurt anybody?
Just the tent.
Just a tent.
You know, I call it tent protective services. But
So we don't have incidents. I mean, if you come in
Use
and
common
you violate
sense.
cigars or stuff like that, you gotta step outside. Actually, the permit says no smoking. So if you're gonna do that, you know what to do. Get out of 10 city. This is family and friends and stuff like that, and people that's older, they shouldn't be
Oxygen, COPD.
subjected. They should be subjected to your stuff. And it's obvious that I don't care if it's legal, all that stuff. You're gonna have to move out or go back to your car or something like that, because
just
you,
be respectful.
yeah, you got to. I mean,
That's it,
it's
in a
sad to have
nutshell.
to say this,
Be respectful.
right?
We
but,
think
yeah,
about other people and
other
not just
people,
yourself.
right.
That's all. Have a little kindness, just a little.
Just a little. Okay, so we have EMTs there. Don't come to us saying, do we have aspirin? We technically can't give you aspirin, because if something happened, we're responsible. You have to, if you get stung by a bee, you better have something in it because we can't
Bring
do
your
that.
epinephrine.
We can't do that.
Bring your EpiPens.
Right, we can't do that for you. What we can do is put a Band-Aid or say, oh, you got a boo-boo. That's it. That's all we can do. By law. So be aware that with your children, keep your eye on them. I mean, I love this community, but if you don't know where your children is, we've had years where children were lost. And we
At
found
the
them.
park.
We found them.
eventually.
Yeah.
So, it is, and there's a nice little sand area for that and stuff like that. And we try to provide games and everything for them to keep busy, but you keep your eye on them.
Please keep them away from the water.
Yes, you know the climate of the world right now, and I don't say less, right? I don't even say anymore. Just to do that, we're gonna try to protect our own and watch out over you, and we watch over each other. All right, so that is September the 6th.
Yeah.
All right,
And
tickets
I'm
are still
watching the
there.
time, it's 10 minutes.
All right, September the 6th, you can still buy tickets all the way up to the gate, to the door. You do not have to worry about, I'm not gonna get in. Stop telling yourself that. We make sure that there's room for you to get in there. Parking may fill up by 3 o'clock, 4,
Yeah.
but then we have a lot of in and out people. It's on a Sunday, so we got church people come after church. So you could decide what bus you into, all right? We love y'all. We want y'all to keep coming back, and then stay tuned. We also have a part 2, which is at Towson at Baltimore County African American Festival, where we are on the main stage this year with Wayne Davis closing, DJ Spin playing, and the King, Biscuit.
I am not the king.
The king. He's the king.
Hey,
He's the king,
Real
sir.
quick, the Collective Minds weekend is Friday night. The Collective Minds kickoff party elevation with the King, Thommy Davis. Saturday, from 4 to 10, you got OG.
Legendary.
You got OG, DJ Pope, and Herbie doing something at the Motor House from 4 to 10.
Okay.
And then Sunday is the festival, and then Monday the closing party with SCB at Safari. Tickets on sale. You can go to cmfestival.org and Get
Yes.
your tickets from there too. We got a link on there to buy the closing party tickets too. So
Yeah.
that's what we got, a whole weekend full of activities. So if you're coming in from out of town, you want to stay the whole weekend, come Thursday. And because I think all the tables are like booked up already for Elevation for you.
Dang. And they don't never sell out.
Yes, they do.
Yes, we do.
5 minutes. Okay, so
One more thing, Tommy.
Yes.
That's very important. Tickets. The one thing I want to say about the tickets. Number one, don't wait till the day of the festival to see if you have it. The morning of the festival to see if you can find your ticket. Find your ticket. A lot of people bought their tickets 2 months ago. If you have to take the email and forward it back to yourself, it will go to the top of your inbox so you can find it more easily.
Start off.
If you can't find it at all, send an email to info@cmfestival.org and I will help you find your ticket.
we will.
Unfortunately, I've had plenty people who lost their ticket, but we will do our best to find your ticket.
Take a screenshot of your ticket.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what I
what I
do.
say that. Take a
of your ticket.
screenshot of
Take a
it.
screenshot of that. We a picture gallery that you can pull them up and we scan them.
And don't try to share it because it won't work.
It won't work.
Once
So-
this gets scanned, the next person won't be able to use that ticket, so don't.
and it could be you.
Last thing, on the website, there is a link to also have your ticket resent back to you. You can go on the FAQ page, or you can pick the same ticket screen like you're going to go purchase a ticket. There's a link on there that says, if you lost your ticket, click here. Put in your email, it'll send you the ticket again.
Genius, just genius, just
Or they can
genius.
just start off.
So those are tips you want to do, because you want to get to that gate.
People don't know how to
You don't
start.
want to wait till you get up there and then say, wait a minute, let me find it, because that means you're holding up.
Hold it
I think I'm
up.
gonna put it on the front page.
We're gonna put it,
Right there.
we're gonna send
Yeah,
them to the
that'd be
back
a
of the
good
line
idea.
looking for your
Yeah.
ticket.
Put it on the front page.
Yeah, so it'll be there.
So see y'all there, we love y'all, you're looking at part of the team, who's not here is Dre
OG.
and OG and some volunteers
There's a
that,
question in the audience.
and we have a question.
Question.
They are still taking vendors.
What's the question?
They are still taking vendors.
No, they're just closed, dude.
Yes, vendors can get their tickets at cmfestival.org and then put us on their date calendar for next year so you can apply then.
So,
January.
right, so we advise you to come early, enjoy yourself, have a great time and stuff. And, we have plenty of security. Who's not here is Dre and his team. They're just like anyone else in here. We wear multi-hats where he might be on stage and House might be doing ticket and she might be doing this. You can run up to any one of us and say, I need blah, and we'll do it. We wear multi-hats because we're a community. If you want to be a part of us and stuff like this, just email at
info@cmfestival.
all right, so it is, we definitely like new blood. You want to help pick up afterwards, you can hit again at,
info@cmfestival.com.
it takes
Dot
us 2
org.
days.
.org.
It takes us 2 days to clean up that place, and it's normally just me and some ladies.
And we're always looking for volunteers.
We're always looking, just come grab some plastic
Just
gloves
come.
and stuff.
You don't even have to sign up, just show up.
Yeah,
I
I don't
mean,
want
just
you to
come.
sign up.
I mean,
want
that
you to
helps,
come
but if
along.
you just come,
Yeah, just come, just say, hey, I'm gonna help.
don't not come say, well, I didn't sign up, just come.
Just come.
What time does the top come clean up?
I'm usually there at 8 o'clock in the morning. I usually sleep a couple hours and I come back.
And then the trash people, they come back and they pick up all the trash boxes and everything. So we try to get everything in the containers before they come. We try to do a lot of it that night, but it's dark out there. We can't see. So we come back early in the morning and get everything, put it in the containers, and then the trash truck comes around and picks everything up.
Appreciate everybody on this call. I think I have another show before it. So again, I'll be talking about this again coming up. And you can check out the other events. Power 410 is a 24-hour station. So we play music constantly, have other shows. So you can go to the website and just look at all the shows. We got DJ blend battles coming up. We got fashion shows coming up. We got panels on everything that you want to discuss. We got a whole bunch of stuff involved in a lot of things besides the Thommy Davis show. So go to the website, check it out, and download the app. And download the app is free. both for Android and Apple. All right, we'll see y'all next week. Thank you for listening. Good night.
Good night.
Wait a minute, hold up. Welcome. Thank you for listening to the Tommy Davis Show. That's right, the Tommy Davis Show. Download the app. And guess what? We are still looking for sponsors. So if you would like to buy a commercial for Powerful 10 or even just sponsor a show, that's right, one show, you can sponsor one show. Please contact anyone at the Powerful 10 social medias. Thank you for listening every Monday. That's right. We like for you to listen every Monday. And back to the music.
Okay, so Nina, so
You do it. I'm gonna take it down.
like it's a commercial.
Ready? Oh, that was your phone doing it.
You should not eat
All right, go ahead. That's the radio station. I know, I'm turning it down so she can talk. This is commercial.
Thank you. I hope it ain't broke. I'm gonna turn it over.
Hey, it's Nina, the original party girl. Be sure to check me out each and every Tuesday from 6 to 8 p.m. with the Party Peeps here at Power 410.
Feeling something about the way I'm feeling. You got me feeling something about the way I'm feeling. I'm feeling. You got me feeling something about the way I'm feeling.
He's really good, right?
So you went?
No, I know I'm camera there, all going here, and then
Hey guys, it's your girl Miss Critique. Make sure you follow us, Power 410 Radio. Follow us at Critique Empire ENT, and make sure you join us this weekend for the Beauty, Fashion, and Wellness Expo, August the 29th. It's all about fitness, wellness, and panel discussion. Okay, and then the following day is beauty, fashion, as well as wellness. We're gonna have a panel discussion. Thommy Davis will be on the panel with us, and a ton of designers, fashion models, and more. See us August the 30th, and get your tickets. CritiqueEmpireLLC.com.
I think it is good because it's about body. That's what
I never told you. I'm gonna tell you because I have planned on giving it to you. Those 12 yeah. Y'all still with me? We've been going hard since 8 o'clock, man. Let me tell you.